Hey, what's going on, boys? Welcome to a FIFA 20 Team of the Year prediction video. Now, with the nominees that have all been announced, we're about to put together our 11 as well as that bonus 12th man spot. Now, that's not official, but with the way EA ran the FIFA 19 Team of the Year promo, we were voting on, well, obviously Neymar that eventually won. So with Team of the Year predictions, there's always an agenda someone likes to push. So there's going to be some heated discussions in the comment section. If you agree or disagree with anything that you're about to see, drop it in the comments, but please do leave a like, and if you are needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com. Link can be found in the description, as well as a place to keep up to date with football news around the world. Be club specific, download the app OneFootball, and let's get into this prediction video. So starting off with that goalkeeper position, who takes my pick? It is going to be a 97 rated ALISSON from Liverpool. Now, I can't really think of any other keeper that's going to be able to rival that Team of the Year spot. Now, don't get me wrong, ter Stegen, Oblak, they had very good individual seasons, but so did ALISSON, and he was able to accomplish quite a lot. In the Premier League, he kept something like 21 clean sheets, and he was the best performing goalkeeper in the Prem. Then you look at what he was able to do in the Champions League. He helped Liverpool go and lift that title. So all of that collectively, I think it's just going to edge that vote. But with his stats, I've given him a 97 rated card. I pretty much took De Gea's Team of the Year that he received, what was it, on FIFA 18? And now his stats on FIFA 20, my God. I think he's come down to an 88 overall. So he's got to get back to where he once was. But with ALISSON, he has taken over. 98 reflex saves, 96 positioning, 93 handling. Like that card, if on FIFA 20 they fix him, because for some reason on FIFA 19, he was a god against me. But whenever I've used like the Team of the Season ALISSON or a one to watch, he was awful. Like, such error prone, not good. But that card right there, I wouldn't mind packing. So we do need a right back in the starting 11, but who's it gonna be? Now, from what I can see, it's really between two players. Now, one of those that was brought to my attention, which was Kimmich from Bayern, and his stats are amazing. The amount of assists that he was able to achieve, and just that season alone, I think that he could get in it. Now with Trent Alexander-Arnold, I'm leaning towards this one because obviously he's in the best defense in Europe that may edge it, as well as that instinctive thinking in the semi-final against Barcelona that really helped them get to the final and obviously lift the trophy. And as a player, I've been watching him more than I have Kimmich. So it's one of those that any Bundesliga fans in the comment section, do you think that Kimmich is going to edge it? Who's going to really receive this right back position? It's quite tough in my opinion. And with the card that I've seen EA give Trent, it's not that big of an increase, so I don't know if they've really acknowledged like how well he really performed last season. Now obviously that doesn't have anything to do with the Team of the Year votes, but I'm just wondering maybe other people are thinking that as well. But Trent, he gets my vote, 93 rated Team of the Year with those kind of stats. Yes, please. The first centre back position I think is between two players, Laporte and de Ligt. Now I'm leaning towards de Ligt a little bit more, but it wouldn't be unreasonable if Laporte did edge it. He was very good for Man City. One of the reasons why they've had so much success. He had a lot of game time, but with de Ligt in the Champions League, I mean, that was a little bit of a breakthrough. That's one of the reasons why he's now moved over to Juve. Oh yeah, by the way, the badge isn't going to be the Juventus badge. It's going to be that Piemonte or whatever the rubbish it is now. But de Ligt, with that kind of card, I'm looking really playability wise, as well as like putting together a Team of the Year prediction. I would rather de Ligt win it, and I think he deserves it anyway. So 85 pace, 94 defending, 95 physical, and you know who he's going to be alongside. Two Team of the Year Dutch centre backs. God damn. You knew it was coming. UEFA's Player of the Year, best defender in the Prem, best defender in the world, and he is in the best defense in Europe. Like, what else does this man have to do to win the Ballon d'Or? Now, that's why I've given him a 99 overall. My prediction, even though at first I was looking at Messi's season, and it's going to be hard for other people to vote on Van Dijk, just because Messi was scoring just a ton, the assisting as well. Like, you thought Messi couldn't get any better, but he was adding like a lot to his game, especially the passing, the playmaking, and the assisting. Not to say that he never had that, but you really saw it this season. So that's why other footballers and people that cast the votes on the Player of the Years and Team of the Years or whatever it is, then that's going to be quite tough to take Messi out of the limelight right there. But Virgil van Dijk, Ballon d'Or, I think he's going to get it. I think he's going to get it. And if he does, then he's obviously going to receive that 99 overall with that kind of card alongside de Ligt if he eventually gets in. that would be it would be the best defense. It would be unfair because it's so easy to get chemistry. And then you've got to think, right, if the LIGT does get a team of the year and then you're playing him, if people have got a ton of coins alongside Van Dijk, then they're going to look to maybe the Serie A, the Juve players that might go up because of that, like Alexandra might be really expensive, or with those people that are spending a ton on the team of the years, they might have enough to go and purchase some icons as well. We shall see. But Van Dijk, that card, could it be better than his FIFA 19 team of the year? Probably. Left back position, who's going to get it? So I did take a look through at some of those well-performing fullbacks last season. Jordi Alba being one of those, like amazing stats that he was able to tally up. But you look at how well Liverpool did as a team, as well as Robertson, like the key word being consistent, up and down the pitch, the work rate, the crossing, outstanding, and he's only getting better as a player. And I'm thinking for FIFA as well, if he got a team of the year, we wouldn't have any issues in the fullback position. Well, we may have like playable meta cards, but you know a team of the year Robertson will have that increase to his jumping, which was a problem with that team of the season, and then just overall the defending, the crossing, the pace. I think that would be an amazing card. And to get a strong link into team of the year, VVD, that'd be so sweet. But Robertson takes my pick. Moving up to the midfield, Bernardo Silva. Team of the year, that just sounds so right. 95 rated. I think maybe I've gone a little bit overkill with his pace, but the playmaking, the dribbling, that's really what Bernardo Silva is all about. And he knows, well, Pep Guardiola knows exactly what he's doing to get the best out of this man's game. And he's still young, which is really exciting. I think that he's going to be an important role in that Man City side for years to come. And he is improving as a player. And you're seeing even this season, he started to play really well. So Bernardo Silva, he's going to be a centre mid, I'd say. The team of the year would be a centre mid. But then on FIFA 20, I think he's going to get released as a right wing. Like, some people are under the impression that some of these leaks aren't really true. Now, if you take a look at some of the stats, now he did play the majority of the games last season as a centre mid, but also rotated in a right wing position. So team of the year centre mid, but then his FIFA 20 card, like already this season, he's been playing right wing. Hopefully that explains everything. So team of the year centre mid, regular card, right mid. Or right wing. I don't know if you guys can hear that right now, but as I'm in the middle of recording, the rain is battering against my window, so sorry if it picks up. But in the next centre mid position, we've got De Jong, and Ajax took the Champions League by storm. Such a good collective performance, but this man was one of those standout players, and I think that's one of the reasons why he's been able to get that high profile move over to Barcelona. Now with the stats, I think that it's going to look something similar to this. And I was really upset, by the way, that Ajax weren't able to beat Spurs. Now, the Champions League was all about like insane comebacks, which was amazing to watch as a neutral, but I was really disappointed that Ajax weren't able to do it. Like at the final hurdle, just get to the final. I think that would have been a lot better, Ajax versus Liverpool, instead of a dead game, like one of the worst finals that we've ever witnessed. Liverpool against Spurs, it was too dead. So a little bit upsetting for Ajax and their fans, but De Jong is going to be very good. Even for like his regular card on FIFA 20, is it like 85 rated? He looks sick. Before you say anything, Hazard has been put down as a midfielder. So there is a very high chance that he's going to get into that Team of the Year lineup. And with those Team of the Year cards, they're so valuable on FIFA because EA don't tend to release like a Team of the Year repeatable or just like a standalone Team of the Year SBC. So with Hazard, and me being a fan, I really do want him on the RTG. And I want to get in early because they just keep going up. That is the market trend. So Hazard season, he helped Chelsea lift the Europa League. And you've got a really good season from the man. I'd say if it wasn't for Hazard, Chelsea would have crumbled. And he's made that move over to Real Madrid, which is massive. So really looking forward to playing with him on FIFA 20. Moving up to the attackers. And I feel like this one's going to be a little bit harder to predict this time around because there are so many players around like a similar level that all deserve a shout. Now let's get this one out of the way. Team of the Year Messi. Even if he doesn't win the Ballon d'Or and it is given to Virgil van Dijk, he's still going to receive a 99 overall. Like the best attacker, the best player in the world, really. So Messi 99, fair enough. Moving over to the other position. Now I'm thinking it's going to be between Sterling, Salah, Mbappe, I've given it to Mbappe because his goal scoring record was really, really good. And there is still like a lot of hype surrounding him in the world football. So I feel like other footballers would want to vote for Mbappe. Ronaldo, obviously, it's hard to ignore Ronaldo just because of what he's been able to accomplish over the years, and everyone still has that in the back of their mind. So a team of the year without Ronaldo, I just don't think it's going to go down. So the way I've lined this up, right, I'm going to have Messi in the team of the year, Mbappe in the team of the year, and Ronaldo. Now, I don't believe that Ronaldo's had a better individual season than even Salah. You can take Mane, for example. Sterling had an amazing season, and it doesn't seem like EA have acknowledged that with the stats they've given his FIFA 20 card, but that it is what it is. Looking at the players that I believe are going to be in that contention for the vote of the 12th man spot, Laporte, Sterling, Salah, Mane. So those are the players that we're going to be able to vote on unless they get into the official starting 11. But that's my take, boys. So in goal, we've got ALISSON in the right back position. It's going to be very, very close, but Trent Alexander-Arnold takes my vote. De Ligt and Van Dijk as the 2 Dutch Team of the Year centre backs. Left back position, Robertson. We've got Bernardo Silva as a centre mid. We've got De Jong. We've got Hazard that I just love. And then finishing off the attack, we've got Messi, Mbappe, and Ronaldo. So that's my team of the year, boys. If you agree or disagree with any of these, put it in the comment section. Please do leave a like on today's video, spread it around, and let's get other people's votes. Put it in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Team out. Peace.